everyone, it's Tammy and welcome to this new card series. I'm going to use the stamp set called Crafting Forever, which is in the annual catalog, and it's available through my Stampin' Up! Website if you guys are interested. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and the shop is TT.Scraps.StampinUp.net. I'm only allowed to share my products or sell my products to people in the United States. So unfortunately, if you live outside of the country, you can't purchase from me, but you can go to the Stampin' Up! Website and find a consultant that is near you. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This is a really cute stamp set, and I hadn't used it yet, so I thought that I would break it out. I did go ahead and stamp and fussy cut the images that I wanted to use for this card. So I stamped and fussy cut the brush set, the scissors, and the stamp. And I also have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, a piece of watercolor paper, and a piece of Berry Burst, and this is going to be our card base. I'm going to go ahead and fold and crisp the edge, and then the Whisper White cardstock, I have just cut it so that it fits on the inside because the Berry Burst is too dark of a color to have to try to write anything on. So I wanted to include a little area for the note. And that's just going to go right on the inside of the card like that. Now, I want to use this watercolor paper, and I am going to use one of my aqua pens, and I'm going to use the In Colors Tranquil Tide, Powder Pink, Berry Burst, and Lemon Lime Twist. So I love to watercolor. That's actually how I colored these, and I'm going to show you how to do that if you guys aren't aware already. But if you just take one of the ink pads and push the lid down toward the bottom, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, and then open it up, you will have ink in the lid. That is what you want to watercolor. Take your aqua pen, and I am going to saturate. I'm actually going to take just a spritz of water and saturate the card because I want kind of a cool effect, I'm hoping anyway. Sometimes with watercolor you never really know what you're going to get until you get it, because watercolors kind of have their own, my hands are dirty from the silly stamp. I'm sorry, I've been coloring, but that's okay, we'll work it out. Okay, so it's kind of wet. It's not too wet, but it's damp. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it into the color, and then I'm going to put the color down and see how it like totally just easily spreads. If there's water somewhere, it will spread. You can just, it's so much fun. I love watercoloring. Let's say I want to get an area a little darker. I'll just put a little more ink there. And if you want it to be a little more lighter, you can squeeze your pen, get some water out, let it get a little lighter. I kind of like that. Then when I'm going to clean my brush, I just take a scrap piece of paper and literally just rub my brush back and forth until it goes clear. And then I'm going to take the next color, do the same thing with the lid so you have ink on the lid. And I want to get all four of these colors in here, but I don't necessarily want them to be all the same amount or the same position. I just kind of want it to be just creative and fun. Squeezing to get some more water. I'm going to cover this up with some water. This is such a light color. I need to get some more ink on here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. This may not be the best color to watercolor with. That's all right. I'll just get a little bit on there. It's so pastel. And then we will do the lemon color, or lemon lime twist. And if you get too much water, you can just take a paper towel, kind of clean it off a little bit. I like to bleed them into each other. I think that looks kind of cool. But you do you. And there we go. There's some hair in here. There's some good color. And let's see, I'm thinking I might take, I don't know if this is going to mess it up or not, but I might take, I don't know about this one. Let's do a blue color. I'm going to go over that pink with this blue color. I didn't like how the pink was so light. It was almost non-existent. And I needed another color. Okay, there we go. And once you have it the way you want it, once you're satisfied with it, you're good. Now, you should probably let this dry for a little bit, or you can make it rush along with a little heat using the heat gun. So I'm going to do that. I'm just helping it dry. It will warp like this because it's wet, but if you dry both sides, it helps flatten it out a little. All right. So now what I'm going to do is put this on the front like this. And it's also cool because you never get the same design. I'm going to put it right like that. And then I'm going to put my brushes and my scissors and my stamp down here. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment, so I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put all of this. I think that looks all right, and I think I'm going to use some dimensionals. Yikes. Let's see. I need to cut these. Stuck to my fingernail. think I want another little piece right here. All right, and then I'll do one here. And then this one I think I'll just glue onto the page. So let's see here. Peel all these little pieces off. Okay. Thanks. And I'm going to use this glue to put on the back of these scissors. I like that it has a really fine tip. And then I'm going to put them down right like that. And then I'm going to take my sentiment and the basic gray ink. And it says, "We are cut out to be friends." So there is that, and then I think I'm going to finish it up with a few rhinestones. I wonder how I get ink all over me, and then I always get ink all over me. Should be kind of obvious, shouldn't it? So I'm going to use probably some of each size. These are going crazy, so let's pick up this one. Put one there. One there. Those are all stuck together, so I'm going to use my one there. And one more. I think I'll just put it right here. And there we go. There is the first card using the Crafting Forever stamp set. I think that's really cute. Hope you like it. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.